Rally! Rally around the West Indies. Well, my viewers, I know many persons will be saying, what am I rallying about? Which is right. You understand me? But I want to say congratulations to the West Indies men. You know, they end up winning the final T20 versus Nepal. But it was a disappointing series for the West Indies. You know, losing the series 2-1, you know, but end up winning this final T20 game in a comprehensive style, you know. So just gonna run you down into the scorecard. So the Nepal batted first and they were bowled out for 122 of 19.5 overs. All right. Kushal Bertel, 39 from 29. Kusal Malal, 12. Rohit Pandel, the captain, 17. Gusan Jara, 10. Sandeep Jara, 14. Sheikha, 6. Mohammed Alam, 3. Um, Lokesh Bam, 9. Sampal Kami, 4. Um, Karan Casey, Adok, and Shahab Alam, not, and Nato. So 8 extras were conceded by the West Indies. 6 wides, 1 no ball, 1 leg by. You know, the wides are still a factor, but not gonna kill them too much with that 6, but it's still a factor. You know, the bowling now for the West Indies, Rahman Simons picking up career best figures, 4 for 15 off 3 overs. Naveen Bedesis, 1 over casting 5 runs. Karim Agor making his debut, 3 overs, 23 runs, no wickets. Jadia Blaze, 3.5 overs, 20 runs, 2 wickets. Jason Holder, 3 overs, 19 runs, 1 wicket. Akil Hussain, 4 overs, 26 runs, 1 wicket. And Kyle Myers, 2 overs, costing 13 runs, no wickets. You know, so the Nepalese would have felt that they were a little bit short on runs, you know, being restricted for 122. So the West Indies now, in comprehensive style, reached to their target at 123 without loss from 12.2 overs. Fantastic stuff. Amir Django opened with Akeem Augustine. Akeem Augustine 41 from 29, and Amir Django 74 from 45. You know, including 6 sixes and 5 fours. You know, bringing up his first T20 half century. You know, I want to say well done to him. You know, we would have hoped that the series would have been a little bit different, but it wasn't to be. You know, we would say a little bit too late. You know, so in terms of, let me see, you know, Rahman Simons was named player of the match. Um, Kushal Bertel was named player of the series. You know, so the West Indies winning this match, my viewers, comprehensively. It's the first time the West Indies win a T20 match by 10 wickets. You know, we have to give them thumbs up regardless. But trust me, there is a lot of work for the West Indies to do. There is a lot of work for the West Indies to do. Believe me when I say it. You know, I have to take a sip of water for that one. Believe me. West Indies have a lot of work to be done, my viewers. A lot of work. When I say a lot of work, they have a lot of work to be done. You know, I understand that this team was a bit of mix between young and and experienced and senior players. You know, but nevertheless, these players are professionals, and we expect whenever they go out there, they're supposed to do what the professionals are paid for. It's not like they're doing things for free. They're volunteer. They're getting paid. You understand me? But trust me, as the year draw closer towards the end, you know, we anticipate to see if Cricket West Indies will really have to make any changes. But really and truly, my viewers, I'm not going to pick up for Darren Sammy. But believe me, I believe the players are more to be blamed than Darren Sammy. Because when you look at this last match here just now, right? The West Indies reached at 123 without loss of 12.2 overs, right? Just look at that, you know. Just look at that. So imagine the next 7.4 overs, you know? if they could really get Django and other players to maximize. The West Indies could make at least near 200, 190, 180 somewhere there. You understand me? If not more. You know? So it just goes to show you that the players have the potential. They're just not doing what they are supposed to be doing. You understand me? They're just not doing what they're supposed to be doing. And as a result of that, the team continue to suffer. You understand? The team continue to suffer day and night because of these players. These players need to step up. I am not prettying up anything for any of them. Believe me, it could have been my brother. I am not prettying up for them. They need to put the work out there. They need to put their best foot forward. A lot of time you see these players in the field, they're joking around. They're not playing like they're serious. They're serious. Nepal is a young country coming up. They want to put a landmark out there. They want to be playing against the Australians, the Pakistan, the Indians, and so many other teams. They want to beat these teams. They want to make a name for themselves, which I adore them. Believe me, I adore them. You know, so we just hope that and pray that as time goes by, they will continue to get more serious and they will continue to develop their craft, you know, and sooner rather than later they will be one of those teams to be content with. We saw the rise of Afghanistan, and Afghanistan is doing fairly well. You understand me? So it's Nepal there right now. And I think Nepal was out without what's this other guy name again? Shandeep. I'm not Sandeep. I'm not sure what's the status with Sandeep at the moment. We know he had some court case. He had some court case, right? But it had stopped, So I'm not sure what's the case with him, right? But just my viewers, I want to say congratulations to the West Indies once again winning this last T20, avoiding embarrassment, But on an overall pace, the West Indies, we need to do better. We definitely need to do better. And we have this test series versus India to kickstart on Thursday. You know, we saw Alzar Joseph injured, Shamar Joseph injured. We're hoping not to hear any more players getting injured. So we look forward for that India series, my viewers. But as for now, we have to close out this series disappointing, and move forward. So, my viewers and subscribers, this is Jah-P Sports Talk. I want to thank you all for subscribing, like, share, and comment. And I wish you guys all the best for the remainder of the week. Keep safe, and we look forward for that match versus that series versus India. All right, so keep safe until next time. Jah-P Sports Talk. The amazing M3, Sports Circle Chief 45, Mysterious and my ears, Yard Food, School of Jamaica TV. All my subscribers, commenters, sharers, viewers, I appreciate you guys every second, every minute. And please remember to follow me over there on Instagram if you want to message me for anything at all. Facebook at Jah-P Media. I have a backup page at Jah-P Media also. And TikTok at Jah-P Media. All right. So keep safe until next time. Jah-P Sports Star.